Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bible class. We're going to get some training on this morning. Look at those questions. Answer those questions. I put letters by them so it's like multiple choice. Let me know you're here by answering those questions in the comments. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you this morning. Are you up and alive? Ready to train this morning? Ready to talk to God? I'm ready. I am so ready. It's good to see you this morning. Comment with the answers to those questions. There are letters there to make it easier to type out your answer. The sun is shining. It's a gorgeous day. And we are ready to train for God's race. We're warming up and getting ready. Which of the things on the list are examples of good sportsmanship? I know a lot of you are missing your sports right now. A lot of you grown-ups too. And that's okay. We're gonna get some sportsmanship going this morning. Maybe that'll help ease the pain a little bit. Let me know which of the things on that list are examples of good sportsmanship. It's good to see you this morning. Good morning. Good morning, Riveras. Good morning, Murphy. Good to see you this morning. I heard you rode your vehicle over some bubble wrap. That's awesome. I would love to have seen that. Hi, Carter family. Hi, Kerrigan. Good morning. Sure is good to see those names pop up on my screen. Hi, Bailey family. Hi, Durhams. Good morning. I'm seeing some of your answers. The Riveras have answered. The Durhams have answered. Oh, here come the Wrights. Jacob and Caleb coming down the pike. Good morning, Jacob and Caleb. We're ready to run this morning, or just really kind of walk fast, but that's good. That's good too. That's a good pace for Miss Tammy. We're in training this morning. Come on, everybody. All right, I got to click something off my screen. Hold on. Hi, Sandbergs. Good morning to you. Hey, Elise and Austin. Okay, the Sturgeons say they can't read it, but that's okay. I will. It may be hard for some reason. Just hang in there, and we're going to go over it in just a minute. Yeah, we're in training this morning. All right. Did you hear that the Olympics got postponed because of the coronavirus? Yeah, I heard that too. Hey, Binkleys. Hi, Jonah. Let's see. Noah has done several of these that you should do. Awesome. That you should do. That's good. All right, so back to the Olympics. Did you hear that they got canceled or postponed? So we're going to have them at another day. But, shouldn't do. Oh, Noah. Well, that's okay because we're going to be in training today for the things that we should do. So, you know what? The thing about making mistakes and doing things wrong is you have a chance to get them right. So, I want to talk to you about the Olympics. And I thought, well, if they're not going to have the 2020 Summer Olympics, then we can have our own version, right? So I got up this morning. I've been on the treadmill for like 3 hours getting ready for Bible class today, getting ready for your training. Maybe not 3 hours, maybe like 3 minutes, but it feels like 3 hours. So I wanted to talk to you about sportsmanship first and the training that goes into running the race, because we're going to be doing some activities and learning some things that are going to be like an Olympic sport. Did you know that the Bible talks a lot about sports and running the race and doing it well and training? And it's talking about spiritual training, but there is also talk about our bodies being the temple of the Holy Spirit. We got to keep them in shape too. We got to treat our bodies well. So, what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to stop the treadmill and let's talk about it. Let's see how you answered these questions. Got my football. I'll talk about my equipment in just a minute. All right. Good morning, Sweeney family. Hey, Cochran boys. I'm trying to get our sports on this morning so that you don't miss out on all of your baseball activities. I was thinking of you a lot while I was preparing this. Okay, so you said, let's see, I'll just go with the Sandbergs and the Sweeneys. It looked like you all answered correctly. So let's go through this list. The A answer was an example of good sportsmanship. I shook hands with the winning team. Yes. Now, you see that a lot at the end of a game. If you're the loser and they're the winner, you all line up in a line and you shake hands. And it's all about attitude at that point, isn't it? It's all about attitude because you might be on the losing team. In fact, this is an example of that. And you still have to shake hands and say, good game to the winning team. And you might be doing it on the outside, but you might not be feeling it in your heart. And that takes practice and work to really feel for the team that you're happy for them. Because it's fun and exciting to be on the winning team. We get to shake hands with the winning team every time we come to church and every time we come to Bible class. So even though we're not together this morning, we're shaking hands and we're saying, good game, and we're encouraging one another when we meet together, even on a computer screen. Okay, so you also said B, I listened to my coach. Hey, who are you have a lot of coaches. Who are your coaches on the spiritual game, in the spiritual Olympics? Certainly God is our ultimate coach. And how do we hear from him? We hear from him through his word and through others as they teach us. So our other coaches are our Bible class teachers. Miss Tammy's a coach. I'm dressed for it this morning. And your parents are your coaches. And when you listen to your coach, those coaches, you are showing good sportsmanship. Okay, so letter C. I won the game and told the other team, good game. And we've already talked about that. Yes. Even when we have not done well, we can tell others in our church family and others in the world that they're doing a good job. They're running their race well. Oh, letter E, I'm going to come back to that one because I want to talk about equipment in just a minute. Letter F, I passed the ball to my teammate. How does that work in the spiritual realm? Well, I learn something and then I teach it to somebody else. Or remember, look, I'm going to talk about equipment in just a minute, but I don't know if you can see, but I've got on my Mary Magdalene running shoes. Remember, she ran from the tomb to tell others? Well, that's what we can do too. We pass the ball to our teammates, to the people in church, to the people at school, to the people in the world, and we tell them about what we've seen and about what we know about Jesus. And then letter Letter J, I prayed for my teammates and the other team. Praying is going to be one of our Olympic sports. In the next few weeks, we're going to pray for each other and for people who need to know about Jesus. All right, so the last one was E. I practiced to get better. So this morning, I was practicing. I'm on my treadmill. I'm getting up a stride and building my endurance. Endurance is a big word, meaning I could run for a long time if I practice in little bits at a time. So the equipment I've got, if football was an Olympic sport, I'd be ready. I've got my sweatbands for in case my wrists are sweating. I've got my medals. Sometimes we need to remember our successes to help us know how to get there again. When we fall down and make mistakes, we know what to do to make it better. I've got on the right clothes. I've got on loose-fitting clothes that help me run freely. But what is our most important spiritual training tool? The Bible. The Bible. So of course I've got that here this morning. And I'm going to read to you a verse from 1 Corinthians chapter 9. So one of your challenges this week is going to be to memorize part of what I'm reading to you today. I'm going to tell you more about the challenges in just a second. Let me read this scripture to you. I'm in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24. Do you know that in a race, all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. That's what we're doing. They do it to get a crown that will not last. These medals, they won't last for eternity. But we do it, this training that Miss Tammy's talking about this morning, is to get a crown that will last forever. Therefore, I do not run like a man running aimlessly. I do not fight like a man beating the air. No, I beat my body and I make it my slave so that after I have preached to others, remember we shake hands with the winning team, we pass the ball to our teammates, I myself will not be disqualified for the prize. So the part that I'm asking you to memorize this week is verse 25. Everyone who competes in the game goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. We do it to experience Jesus and to get to be with him in heaven eternally. So, to the challenge part of the lesson. I've got 3 things between now and Wednesday that I want you to try to do. Actually, the memory work you could take all week, and you could do these at any point if you want to. Let me pause for just a second, and I see Kerrigan's softball team prays after each game with the other team, and I think that's awesome, and I understand that you would miss that terribly. I'm hoping we can channel all of this energy from sports that we're missing into training our spirits to be in heaven one day with Jesus. I'm so excited. So here are your challenges. After this lesson at 9:30, there are going to be 3 posts come up on the Pike page. One of them is a coloring sheet of 1 Corinthians 9:25. That's the verse that I'm asking you to memorize this week. Now, if you really want to go all out, if you're older maybe, if you have more time maybe, I'm giving bonus points for those who memorize 24 through 27. All of what I read to you this morning, that's for bonus. Second challenge is also a printout. If you have a printer at home, you can print these shoes, and it has on it some goals, how you're going to train, who's going to be your coach, what's going to be your equipment, what obstacles do you need to remove. Maybe that's spending less time on the Xbox, or maybe you need to go to a quiet room to accomplish these goals instead of being in the middle of noise. What obstacles do you need to remove to accomplish your goals? Don't look back, Noah. Don't think about those mistakes that you made in sportsmanship. Look forward and do it better. And then keep the faith. How are you going to keep the faith? What tools are you going to use to do that? And then I have picked out, the third challenge is to watch a video of Jana Elira. She's one of my favorite children's Christian music artists, and she sings a song about fight this fight and run this race. And I've posted it, I've scheduled it for 9:30 for you to watch, and you can watch it over and over until you learn the motions and can do it. And you can video yourself singing it, take a picture of you watching the video and doing the motions. That will appeal to some of you who are younger, but anybody can do it. So you can do one of the challenges, you can do all 3 challenges, but any or all of them are going to help train you for the race that Jesus has set before us. And I'm on your side, cheering you on. Go team!